When making a cake, many people at home do not rise properly, or the top of the cake bursts, or the color of the cake burns, or the color of the cake does not come out and it turns white, or there are various problems. In today's video, I will show you some mistakes that are made in making cakes at home. If you do not make any mistakes, the cake will be perfect. Will it be spongy or will it be inferior to any cake? It will be completely soft and fluffy. Watch the video until the end. Today's cake I will make with semolina, so here I am measuring the semolina packets that are available for 10 Taka in a bowl. I will measure all the ingredients in this bowl. Then it will be convenient. Many people have difficulty with the village size, so I am showing it in a bowl size. You can measure any bowl. Here I took a bowl of semolina in a mixer jar and ground it into a fine powder. Look, I am showing you. But grind the semolina well. This time I took half a bowl of flour in that bowl. If you take a bowl of semolina, you will have to take half a bowl of flour. I turned the two over once more, and the mixing was done very well in the mixer jar. Now look, I have taken half a bowl of date molasses by measuring that bowl. Now the date molasses is available in a lot more. And look, I have put butter in a sleeve. Here you can also add white oil. Half of the molasses means that you will take 1/4 of that bowl of white oil or butter. So look, here I have mixed the butter and molasses well. Now I have given one bowl. I have not given all the liquid milk yet. I will add it little by little and I will show you how much it will take. Finally, I have taken 1 bowl of milk here, but I will tell you the amount of milk at the very end. I am adding it little by little since it will be a semolina cake, so the semolina will absorb the milk, so I am adding the milk little by little and mixing it very well so that there are no lumps. If there are lumps or grains, then it will not be good. Okay, the batter, but of course, the semolina must be kept in the rest for 10 minutes because the semolina needs time to swell. If you make a cake with flour or Ada, there is no need to keep it in the rest. However, if you make a cake with semolina, you must keep it in the rest. So it is a little tight. So after I let it rest for 10 minutes, I am adjusting the batter by adding milk little by little. I have added 1 spoon of baking powder, 1/4 of a spoon of baking soda. I have added 1 spoon of vinegar here. You can also add lemon juice. I am giving another spoon of vanilla essence. Here you can add Eno. Instead of baking powder and baking soda, I will give a packet of Eno. And look, I am showing you by pouring the batter on top. I have made the batter perfectly. This time, I am adding dry fruits mixed with a little flour. Adding dry fruits is completely optional. However, the dry fruits should not be cold in the refrigerator. Many people keep dry fruits in the refrigerator at home. Here I made a mistake on purpose. And I will show you what will happen as a result of that at the end. Look, I took a bowl of milk. There is very little left. The dry fruits should definitely be at normal temperature. They should not be cold in the refrigerator. I will show you what can go wrong with that at the end. Okay, I took a bowl. I brushed oil in the bowl and put butter paper on it. If you don't have butter paper, you can use white parchment paper. Then see me pouring the batter in the middle and pouring it in like this. The mistake we mostly make in making cakes is that we use the dry fruits that are in the refrigerator. But they will give normal temperature. No ingredient can be cooled in the refrigerator and also cannot be heated. Keep this in mind. I have put salt in the pan. I mean, in the vessel in which you will make the cake, be it a pan or a lid. Put salt in a stand and cover it for 5 minutes and heat it. Then I opened the lid and let the cake bake. I covered the pan. And I turned the gas flame to low and came back after 40 minutes. Here too, One thing is that you must check it after 30 minutes. I left it for 40 minutes. See if it has dried out a little. It also depends on the size of the bowl. If it is a small bowl, it will cook faster. If you make the cake in a big bowl, it will take more time. I turned off the gas and left it for another hour. This will deepen the color. Since I used Nolan jaggery, the color comes out beautiful. If you make it with sugar, the color does not always come out beautiful. So if you use jaggery or jaggery lollipop, the color comes out very beautiful. However, since I deliberately used the dry fruits cold from the refrigerator, to show you the mistake we make at home, the top has cracked a little, very slightly, and there is another reason why I should have checked it after 30 minutes, which I checked after exactly 40 minutes. As a result, it had become a little too dry. Moreover, the cake is perfectly fine, the color is also very beautiful. Look, it is a perfect cake, but the top of the cake has cracked a little, that is because of the dry fruits. So do not use anything cold from the refrigerator. None of the ingredients will take cold. It cannot be taken hot either. And what you have to keep in mind is that the cake will definitely be ready, but after 30 minutes, you will definitely open the lid and check it. And of course, you will cover it and turn off the gas and leave it for an hour. Only then will it be as soft as cotton. The cake will be made exactly like the one you see here. So I have shared the details of how to make a perfect cake. Thank you for sharing the video.